state of this back door, right? Can't see it being damaged in UK. 13, trying to access in a wheelchair. See me trying to balance my only foot and it's dodgy in my wheelchair. And the communal panel, it's a struggle now to reach up to put the code in, and trying to put a key in that main door is hard for me, my dodgy right side now. So you're going to see me trying to access my main door. This is where the police, some of the complexity. This is where it's not good. And I used to put things in the stairwell in my way. All this is a disaster zone. It's got worse. Certain people above me with buggies and stuff are damaging the communal fire door, and a certain female boyfriend violent. He smashes that door, gets my party wall door behind me. My phone's going off, so I've got to get in. This is meant to be, and my point of view is my health and safety, i.e., if there's a fire, there's no assembly point for me. I can't manage all these. My main door, that main door out there, this fire door and this door are very good. People can run out, I can't. So, there isn't a plan, and I need all this sorted out. It crashed into that wheelchair still there. The damage, all these electrical items attached to my party wall. No smoking, and this is a fire health and safety thing, right? Home Group Limited, national company, UK. They don't give a monkey's about all this because they're leaving all this. I don't catch none of this because yesterday, where am I now? Friday just gone. I had a home visit by my community dentist. I didn't know I met that criteria now because my apples got so bad, right? For a home visit. And they were on about safeguarding referral again. I said, I already got offer a public building opposite me. 5 months of being ill. Dental health. Didn't know all this is affecting my health, right? So till now it's come to a point where I'm trying to get. As soon as any private public company employee sees all this and me in my situation, they do emergency safeguarding. Again, it's not my doing. I know who's doing all this. I've got so many videos and document evidence of all this. And all the walls. He kicks off, he smashes that before. He's anything because it's in a communal hallway, not outside. What's going on? And she's been targeting me in hate with her family and friends since she was 13. And all this, whatever all this is on the floor, again, it's all on the carpet. So whether it's just twigs or something coming in, I don't know. But none of it gets, I pay for, rent and everything, service charges. And I appreciate moving my head, but it's difficult. Look at the damage on these doors, everything. It's not me. You see me in the wheelchair. My wheels and everything don't catch. Even my neighbour witnessed me. Got there, the other 2 public servants were there, and I had to go around and go, because OTs over years taught me how to use my wheelchair in and out. You have to be so darn careful. So I don't catch nothing for nothing, nor my friends. So all the damage of the communal walls have got worse. Since October, I offered to move out to Bond Hotel, Blackpool. Look it up online for Disabled Go's website, and it specialises in people with disabilities. I offered to move there as a secure tender. I got one over, 2009, right? And all these ill health happened ever since, especially last year, again, and especially September last year, and again the past 5 months. So I had not been able to, no, across the road, a public building, I don't know if I can show you this, let's see now. I won't get cut off on the internet again. move out so he can do the repair in the wet room. You see manufacturing's window? After balance like this, the glass fire door, which she smashes. And that light comes on. Allegedly, the monitoring all these lights about it. I don't give a monkeys anymore because I ain't going to die. He smashes this, he punches the wall, my bedroom wall. He put it mark up top, he put it mark up there, and all this down. It's not my doing, it's them. But don't repair it because we're trying to imply that wheelchair criminal areas and I am not. The phone, by the way, when it smashes, there's a handle behind it, he smashes it against that party wall in my bedroom. And down here is that when the cleaners, Green King Limited, comes to clean this, by the way, all stuck again on the floor. Are these little sets or tricks? It's all over the bloody place. Anyway. So when he smashes the door here, there's cracks up in the fire, no smoking thing. All up here in the wood, the cracks are here. Could fall off any time on me or anybody walking by. They don't want to repair nothing. Let alone inside my own home. So I'm trying to get by. Under his door. He's never there. There's something going on with this thing. Right. This is on the place of breaking my old door. Come here. No. That's when that guy, he smashes the door, cracks the party wall, up the top here, and that causes all the dent in the plaster and all this down here. I'm affected by it, right? It's my key safe. The reason I don't have my key safe, a key in it, is because of what the targeting's going on. Certain things been going on for so long, you know. Right? I don't catch this door, the walls. I don't catch that at all. And again, it was witnessed by two public servants, Friday just gone, and my neighbour, how I turn and manoeuvre around it. I have to be down safe. Look, all dry. They can't blame this on me. The employees of Home Group Limited, which they're constantly trying to do. I cannot handle my own wheelchair in and out. I don't catch. Look, this. Where's these footprint marks come from? You see, I've got my type of slippers on, all these on. I don't need to put a footprint mark, and nobody, my parents do either, by my door. I've had writing up on the wall before, swear words, typing at me, which I've done pictures, that's a couple of years ago again. And that's my new door, but they reused old hinges, the old letterbox. They finally put a new lock in, but look, they didn't replace the door frames or the rubber door frames at the top. I appreciate the replacement of the door. It's only taken since September the 30th, 2017, up until 27th of March 2018. I've had all emails saying, oh yeah, we'll get someone out, measure up, get the door replaced. They haven't done it. So I appreciate that door. I'm showing you how difficult it is trying to get in this area for anyone like me in the UK. What I'm about to show you now is what I'm living like. Well, I can't show you it all, just I'm going to show you that side. How difficult it is trying to get out there. Thank you. Happy Mother's Day for you too, Chris. And in England, we don't celebrate Mother's Day today. But anyone like you, God be with you, bless you. Thank you for checking in. Hope you're having a peaceful rest of the day. I'm doing this on purpose because in the UK, like public servants in my area, are always watching this channel and watching me. There's a lot of stuff happening, especially Saturday just gone, that's triggered up a lot of things for me. So I'm trying to document this on Sunday, ready for what's going to kick off again for me. And it's not my doing, by the way. It's just the way they keep saying Friday just gone. I need a major operation hospital. It's not good news. And difficulty when ambulance people have to try and get in this area. It's impossible trying to get me out, let alone up here. That's a fire exit. And that's a communal board. And there's nothing for disabled people, a plan how I'm meant to get out when flats their fire. There's a weird thing that sounds outside my door. I've got all the fire going outside, everything else in my flat, and ceiling and stuff. But it will not repair anything that's been outstanding since last July 2017. Now, how many months is that? I can only show you bits because they're trying to burn me air, and you won't show me because I'm in a white mess. But there's plastic sheets everywhere and buckets of water and medical equipment all on site. So on Friday, my neighbour who lives above me upstairs, he's painted my flat. I trust him. And he basically witnessed what was said on Friday in front of my flat. My family members are no longer around. My sister went out to the phone from Wales, and I was on my own. And the comments were, we can always do an adult safeguarding. This is how it works in the UK. There's a big posh building, which has all been, it's all on the internet. If you go and check, anyone can do this. Northamptonshire County Council and Northamptonshire Adult Social Services. It has been since. I knew what's been behind it, but the cutbacks, everywhere by the way, but the cutbacks, especially for people like me, where I had to break in my old red door, which is a different door to that one. They broke the lock. I've got pictures. I think I've done videos about this on my channel before. And what happened, I had a heart attack. I had another major stroke on the 27th of 9th, 2017, and I was talking to a daughter-in-law live on Facebook, and on my mate's old page, and next thing I know, I lost consciousness. And if I hadn't been streaming live, through this, thank you ever so much. I don't celebrate it myself, and in UK we don't celebrate it today. Love to you too, and you too. God bless. Thank you, and happy Mother's Day to you too. Thank you. I think it's not just one day in the year. Appreciate. If we didn't have a mother, we wouldn't exist, and we didn't. Well, nowadays we use technology to create sperm. I don't know how to do it. Absolutely, yeah. We're all special in our own way. My daughter's disowned me, in reality. Yeah, I'm not going to show off my body, so bear with me when I'm going to try and get some light on the subject, try and open my door. I can't afford carpets and special medical equipment. Right. So I can't move my leg. You are still a mother, and I hope you are proud. Yes, I am, thank you. I had a knee replacement, not replacement, they put keyhole surgery in this knee. I used to be modelling like years ago, and photographic model. Whatever you need to do, I know. And in London, when I had the hospital operation, they moved the kneecap over, they moved it that way, and it didn't work. Excuse the phone going off my flat. And it didn't work. So I kept getting weak. And then what happened, I'm going to close this because that noise is still in my head in. And so, hold on. This is my good right foot, which is not good anymore. Yeah. Can you see all this? This is my good right foot and the toes. I'm getting problems. All the toenails is a sign of something wrong in my body, and I need all this checked out. I use tea tree oil, or my carers do. Yeah. This is my left side, I can't move, right? And I've got my toenail about to come off again. And I've got, no, I can only move that side up until up here. The rest of my body, apart from my arm, you see the bruising I've injured myself yesterday, where I was trying to manoeuvre because I've got the weak side now. I can't feel this hand because when I got injured by the car, went over, it is like a massive lump on my nerves, the back of my neck and my shoulder. And you close that door because the noise is in my ear. What happened is doctors over years will not operate my spine, will not operate my right shoulder because they said, it's okay, I survive, I'm still here. God wouldn't put me here when there's I couldn't survive things, would he? So that's my opinion, worth pickpocket and I think things happen to us for a reason, and all this is happening again, all this again on top for a reason, for me to try and experience on this physical earth, in this physical body, to test me spiritually. I've learned that now. And thank you for your comments. I really don't like this situation I'm in, is not my doing. And there's 1,000 people worse off than I. At least when I'm trying to, how many times have you been faced death and survived? Okay. Disclaimer now, for anybody that's under 18, please turn away and not watch this video. Anybody under 16 as well. Anybody with disposition and gets emotional or distraught on certain subjects, I would advise not to listen now. 2002, 13th of the 12th, 2002, I had attempted murder in my life. I can't go into all. That's the first experience of the trauma in my life. Oh, thank you. It's just a warning in case somebody gets will really trigger anything what I might say off. It's not to be negative or anything like that. So I didn't know all these things what I know now, obviously. And I dealt in UK with the murder squad. Thank you, Jasmine. Years ago, I was, my way of coping with no justice for that was get into politics. So I got out of modelling and I turned into politics, and then because of that, my outspoken views on a lack of justice, what happened to me. The guy went on to kill women in London. He went on to do vicious, the way he killed them, I can't make public like this because that has to be done private. And I haven't got round to that because it's still too much. Thank you. And it was a shock for my son. He was about 16 at the time, roughly, I can remember. And we lived in my 3-bed house when I was able-bodied then. And lovely garden. Did you say Podges, I don't know what that word means. Sorry, I couldn't pronounce that word. I'm not very good at comprehension of words at the moment. I'm not well. It's attempted murder on my life. Did you mean that? It's a person, and no, she didn't. Sorry, I didn't know what that meant. Sorry, I don't understand that. Sorry, if you can rephrase that, that'd be helpful if you want to. Anyway, when in UK, I'm in USA, I'm in USA, it skips man named Pod T. I can't still pronounce that word, I'm sorry, I'm not very good at pronunciations on certain words. She's talking about her experience, Chris. Oh, right, that's what you don't comprehend, Chris. Yeah. Okay, Chris, I'll do my best if you can't understand what I'm trying to say. It's just when you experience years ago trauma and a severe crime, when you're dealing with public services by trying to catch that criminal and that tried to kill you and you survived, when you don't trust the police, and there's a reason for it, for me, I lived with the guilt for years and not going to the police straight away. If I had those 3 girls, it would have been alive. So I was informed. And at the time, that's why I don't celebrate Christmas, New Year because of all that. And I've been much better now, all these few years on, by meditation, spiritually, learning about getting out of my family's Mormon religion, learning about spirituality, meditation, good things, by the way, Chris, with your help, what you said earlier before my streams. And by sheer determination, basically, surviving. My darker side in life was very bad. I never done drugs, drink, anything like that. It's my upbringing, religious upbringing. So I'm forced to celebrate in the community I live with a child in a public school. It's hard. Oh my goodness me, it must be extremely hard. Oh, sorry. What age are you? I thought you were an adult. Are you college age in UK? Oh, sorry, in USA. Yeah, I think it is because when I was raised, there's certain things I'm not going to make public, but what I remember now all these years on, the trauma and things. Okay, your son's 9. Oh, right, okay, you're 36. Okay, thank you. You only know then, obviously, what it's like trying to raise children when you've experienced trauma as a young kid and you block it out and you don't remember it all until you're an adult years on. And that affects you, can affect, but it has affected me all of my life. And I start asking questions to my Mormon family and they block me to know the truth. And that's why I've always had problems relating to my family blood members, right? And that's why I left the Mormon church, because of certain things that happened to me and my brothers and sisters, which they are in denial still. And I can't make public about certain things because they got children, adults and grandkids. Healing sorry, just a minute, I'm just going to read your comment, just bear with me. Yes, it's difficult healing. It works, I understand that I'm healing too. Yeah, it really is, isn't it? I don't know how anybody else is. I think it's just a natural human reaction trying. I had a trigger, right? Really bad one. Yesterday, all day. So today's been a really slow day because I've had to try and trust my gut and spiritual instinct on what to do. Oh, it's like a spirit. I felt, well, no. Okay, today. It was like a spiritual attack in my heart and my mind. Yeah, the trigger was a root of post, simple letter in the post, which I haven't appealed anything in UK's, what do they call it? It's criminal injuries compensation, right? And they haven't contacted me since 2000 and, well, when I got one over, all this care. The last correspondence I had, 2011, how many years is that? And that's when I had, what they call it, 7 days a week, 3 visits a day, and that's 6 carers a day. That's 6 females a day, 3 visits a day, 7 days a week. So I could not physically travel to London for criminal injuries appeal hearing. My lawyers at the time failed to provide the medical evidence of my situation. I provided it, and 3 judges ignored me to offer me a video link or let alone a telephone link from my home. The carers failed to assist me also to get this sorted out, no doubt. So they made a decision, 13th of May 2001, to offer me a certain amount of funding, but by the time the lawyers take half of it, I'm left with nothing. And that's the 10th of my life. Permanent effect, psychologically. So, out the blue, and all other things have been happening in my health, going downhill and stuff ever since. You received a letter and that made you feel like you had no power, control, ignored, neglect me means, does that sound right? Yeah. Spot on, Jasmine, spot on. It caused the memories. You're fine, Jasmine, thank you. It caused a memory block. I mean, what do they call it? A flashback of when that guy tried to kill me. And so basically, no, I didn't. It was all a result of the effects of post-traumatic stress from the 10th of my life. And so I found out. Yeah, it was like a trigger, and the key words are being disrespected and discriminated in a public servant all the way up in Glasgow, Scotland, in one department, assumed that I was appealing. No, I sent paperwork about what I'm called by now. I had to change my birth given name 3 times because years ago, what happened to me, it was all in mainstream media. Yeah, you're right on that point. That mail did take a lot away from my, well, for years it was like not being able to get close with anybody, not trusting anyone. Everywhere I went, yes, that's it, unfair, injustice, like injustice keeps repeating, absolutely spot on. And the way I dealt with it was the wrong way. I went down dark places. I could not cope. I didn't know what to do. But I know if I didn't get run over and the things happened to me, I wouldn't have gotten the subject of law. I wouldn't have researched the subjects I started to learn. Thank you. For good people out there that something happened, so I had to get on the subject of learning to defend myself, to help myself in the subject of this law in UK. And I did that up until the point I had another major stroke, physically. And that stopped everything, and it's been like that since. Thank you, Jessamine. I do need that, absolutely. And I'm trying the best. One is open now. So currently, my paperwork, 2 lots recently, went accepted in the head office in London, or courts in London. to hold these key judges accountable for failure to offer the disability reason adjustments, okay? And with the medical evidence, and it got ignored. So that was 2014. Absolutely, I'm still getting on. It's been repeated strokes and injuries and accidents ever since, by the way, and I'm still in. So I left in 2017, beginning of the year, last year, came out the blue, but in the wrong name. So my depot went off, the life is filled with games, and that's it is, absolutely. It is a game. And this is a game of words, like what's going on at the moment with these public sector services employees. And they have no authority what they're doing to me. So anyway, the paperwork went off to prove, I found a piece of paper, document, to prove what I'm known by now. Got accepted in the High Court in London. So I sent that off to the office up in Scotland, all work in the same national government organisation and in UK. And it still wasn't good enough for them. So what I got yesterday was another kick in the teeth, so to speak, and another blinking kick in the teeth to set me off. I felt it was like deliberately done, although it might not be, but that's how it come across. So that's what set me off yesterday. But after remembering and having a quiet prayer to myself and meditation, I was able to overcome that feeling. It may never be good enough to be prepared. Enough. Be prepared always. Absolutely. And it wasn't for me remembering what works. Thank you. What works psychologically now is the meditation, the positivity thinking, affirmations, obviously mine is spiritual way, praying. Absolutely. And it got me through, and it's still going to be getting me through. I have meditation CDs I put on at night to help the conscious mind as well, to relax as well. Yeah, thank you. And so on that part, I was able to come back to my balance of thinking for my own way of doing things. Yeah, you have I checked that out just me, thank you. Let me just get that up. I'm just going to get you a comment. Hold on, let me just read that again, what you just said. You have a YouTube playlist, a great book is Handwriting Happiness. Oh, right, I swear by this book, Handwriting Happiness. Do you know something? I keep a journal. Well, because my right side now is weak, that's why I try to do streams or video when I can talk. It's a bit difficult now. I need to learn more technology to get somehow help to get technology to speak for me now, because I need this dental operation. And I won't be able to speak for at least months, because it's all of my remaining damaged teeth out and affecting my gums and everything. It's going to be all that on top. So I'll have to move out here into nursing home, whatever it is. It's all going to be a major change. Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to get right now. It's private, okay. Affirmations, motivation speakers, yes. That is why I said to my friends, come over today and help me try and dull my hair. Change is constant in the universe. It is, absolutely. But when we try to look for solutions, right, for situations, I don't know about you, but me, I said to them, well, look, just think about I am camping out on my own, but using buckets of water, health and safety point of view, how to do it with me in my other specialists. It's like a wheel type medical equipment. It's called a shower toilet commode. And I've got it in my bedroom, all the sheets around on the floor, waterproof sheets, to try and wash my hair. First time since July 2017 is this. I ain't been able to use this. I thought I'd be shaking. And this is, they won't repair this. I mean, this is what I've been left like. They don't give them monkeys. My mate's dropped it on the floor. They haven't repaired this wall. Thank you. I know. I can't even use hairdressers. This is a wall they won't repair. And my mate's got my hoist, my medical hoist, in the disaster zone in the wet room there. They put a plank of wood down here under the rotten black floorboarding. I can't show it all in there. And it's got these plastic sheets at the top. I can't access it at all, can't have a shower. So they just use sheets behind me in my bedroom. And all these floorboards now, it's all splitting down here. They're all splitting. They charge my wheelchair charger. There's a thing for my hoist to charge up there in the hallway. And that's the only good thing about this flat. I can't have all these thick or other type of carpets because of the wheels. You just have, yes, absolutely. I've got medical equipment in the lounge. My luggage is still packed because of the rushed out. My bathroom stuff has been stored in the lounge. I can't access the kitchen. They have to do everything for me. Wi-Fi's there. I can't get everything. The lifeline needs to be sorted. In my bedroom's medical equipment behind me, we can hear the phone. These door frames won't get repaired. My neighbour repainted it all, the walls and doors for me. Thumbs up, that's sorted. But the flooring, I can't have all the nice rugs. So all the nice rugs had to be taken up by the OTs, occupational therapists, health and safety. Yeah, he is. I paid him. Let me show you the outside. Hold on. Nothing accessible anymore. Right, this is the main door, which I struggle. That's a heavy door. That is a handle there, okay? And this is what I struggle with. I have to put my, see this? I have to balance that and try. I'm going to have to now balance this phone, so bear with me to try and balance this door. I will be, but I have difficulty. See, I'm difficulty getting out now. It's always the same like this now. That's why I don't use this door, because I can go out the other way, it's better, but this is too heavy. That's why I try not to go out this way. You see, I have to try and quickly somehow get out there without that bashing on my wheelchair. And that is the public building right opposite me, the new one, where the social worker works in, who's meant to be helping me. Yeah, I will be careful. This is meant to be disabled access for me in the wheelchair. I'm going to show you that they spent over X amount of million on this new public building, but cut public services, and that's why I didn't know what was going on for months with me. But just about trying to balance the door, so bear with me, so it doesn't crash into me. And I do not cause this, the neighbours do around here. They're causing all damage. See all this cracks to the, might better see it, I have to zoom in. Cracks to the party wall is the wet room wall. Let me just try and zoom in if I can. Right, I don't know if you can see all these cracks on the light. This is part of the wet room wall, and the guy is violent. He deliberately smashes and bangs on the walls to create cracks by the criminal board. No, this is all the green. See all this meant to be black metal boarding around it. It's been deliberately to deteriorate to go green. and ganji colour. They will not even mend that smoky, non-smoking thing for people to smoke cigarettes in. I don't smoke. Right? I'm going to show you the 5G smart light. My neighbour's coming. You can get by, right?
Where?
You can get by, right?
Yeah, fine. Yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just videoing.
Video? What do you mean?
I'm talking online.
Ah, okay.
Hey, thank you. I can't say publicly about him. Something about him's changed. Just walked past behind me. He used to do all my meditation videos, and something's past months been happening to him, and I can't make that public. I'll try and do a video and make it private another time. But you have to observe your surroundings, okay, when you're in my situation. This goes soon back out. Bear with me. Right. Yes, it's all greeny and horrible colour. So once you're out, it's not bad to access when it's snowing or anything. I need to get, if I don't lose connection, I'm going to stay where I am. I'm going to show you what I'm seeing in the sun. Okay, I'm going to try and zoom in a little bit and show you what I'm observing. Does anybody see that bright colour sun and the beautiful tree? So it's a bit of nice brightness. Look at that sun lens projection, nice and bright, isn't it? So there's a bit of sunshine for you. Yay! Nice bit bright above the rooftop, but I ain't going to shine at people's flats because they decide to make. Right, I want to show you this 5G technology as well. These trees opposite me are that is where the new public building is. Can you see that entrance through the barriers? I'll have to try and get a bit closer because that sun's blocking my eyesight. Get into the shadow. Where that guy's standing between that barrier now, where am I? Okay, that is what's called now as all linked up on the town centre, is linked up to smart technology, your phones, anything like that. And that is all around the town. You can't really see it in the daylight, but at night they've got the lights above it. Now the street light there is got, if you can see that little round thing on top of the street light, it's a smart light. It's got like a little antenna. There's the street light gone. Can't see it now. Oh yeah, there it is. Right on top of it, near the building. You can see it better at night because of the street lights. And it's got an antenna and it works in conjunction with, where are we now? Can you find that smart light? There you go. The white top with the black underneath, and it looks around everywhere. It's all around the town. So wherever you go, with your smartphones and stuff, it's actually monitoring everything. And then don't get me